Prologue: The Breaking of Realms. In a dark, crumbling dimension outside space-time, we see the Rock of Eternity crack open from within. An ancient force, Kel, the first champion of the Council of Wizards, is awakened after millennia of imprisonment. His mind twisted by betrayal and isolation, Kal vows to reclaim the power he believes is rightfully his. Lightning tears across dimensions as his prison dissolves, causing magical tremors throughout the universe. Shazam family struggles. Back in Philadelphia, the Shazam family is falling apart. Their fame has grown, but their cohesion has not. Billy Batson, now nearly 18, faces aging out of the foster care system. He's unsure if he still belongs with his adoptive family. Each member is distracted. Freddie continues hero work solo. Mary is struggling at college. Eugene is obsessed with tech upgrades. Pedro wants a normal life. And Darla remains the innocent glue, trying to keep them together. Trouble in Olympus. We cut to the realm of the gods, Olympus. In the aftermath of Zeus's death, from fury of the gods are divided. Erebus, the god of primordial darkness, and older than even the Titans, steps forward. He convinces the remaining deities that mortals misusing divine powers are a threat to cosmic order. The gods reluctantly agree to let Erebus take action to retrieve what was stolen. Mary's burden. Mary has become the de facto leader of the Shazam family. Balancing her double life is taking a toll. At school, she's failing classes and isolating herself. At home, she's tired of carrying everyone's weight. She and Billy argue. She accuses him of checking out emotionally. He accuses her of trying to replace the wizard. This sets the stage for their fractured dynamic. The return of Mr. Mind. We see Mr. Mind, the sinister worm from Shazam, break out from his magical prison. His psychic influence begins infecting magical artifacts across realms. He secretly contacts Erebus and manipulates him, pretending to be a loyal servant. In truth, Mr. Mind plans to absorb godly power and reshape reality to his own twisted design. Billy's power weakens. Billy begins experiencing strange side effects when transforming into Shazam. Pain, loss of control, and weaker abilities. During a rescue mission, he's nearly defeated by a minor villain because his lightning fails to appear. The wizard's voice no longer echoes in his mind. The Shazam powers are destabilizing. Freddie's discovery. Still active as a hero, Freddie stumbles upon an ancient magical ruin that references the first champion. He finds inscriptions detailing how the original bearer of the power turned against the council and was imprisoned. Freddie suspects that something or someone ancient is waking up and brings this to Billy, but is brushed off. Reunion at the Rock. After the magical imbalance increases, the family meets at the Rock of Eternity, which is now cracking and slowly deteriorating. Inside, they meet a ghostly echo of the old wizard, who warns them of the Great Reckoning, a time when the divine power must either be reclaimed by the gods or remade. The rock is no longer stable because the balance between the mortal world and the divine has been broken. Attack on Earth. Erebus emerges with a shadow army. Major cities like Philadelphia, London, and Cairo are attacked by monstrous creatures made of darkness. Magic-based heroes, possible cameos like Zatanna or Blue Beetle, intervene but struggle. Erebus declares war on all who bear godly power, targeting the Shazam family specifically. The power split. During a standoff, Erebus offers the Shazam family a deal. Willingly surrender their powers to restore the divine balance, and they'll be spared. Billy refuses, saying the powers were earned through courage, not theft. Erebus brands Billy as a heretic and declares the family enemies of the gods. Shazam versus Shazam. Kyle, the first champion, finally reveals himself, seeing Billy as a usurper. He believes only he can wield the power responsibly and challenges Billy in a brutal, symbolic battle at the heart of the Rock of Eternity. Kyle wins, overpowering Billy and injuring him badly, but spares his life, for now. Emotional fracture. The family is torn. Some members think they should give up the powers to save lives. Others want to fight. Billy feels betrayed. He leaves, wandering alone into a spiritual desert realm in search of clarity. Darla tries to keep hope alive, but Mary begins to doubt herself too. Training with the gods. The Shazam family splits up to train with the spirits of the gods whose names they invoke. Solomon teaches wisdom to Mary. Hercules trains Pedro in strength. Atlas shows Eugene the burden of endurance. Zeus, a ghostly echo, offers Freddie understanding of divine leadership. Achilles helps Darla with courage. These mythic training sequences build their power and character maturity. Billy's trial. Billy enters a pocket dimension, a metaphysical trial created by the wizard's residual soul. He relives his worst memories, being abandoned by his mother, losing faith in himself, and fearing he's just a scared kid playing hero. He confronts the wizard's spirit, who finally tells him, "You are more than the power. You are the heart." Freddie captured. Mr. Mind ambushes Freddie and implants a piece of himself into Freddie's brain. Freddie becomes a magical conduit, and Mr. Mind begins using his body to manipulate magical energy. It's a horrifying transformation, and the family is devastated to see Freddie losing control of himself. The great battle begins. Kyle and Erebus merge their forces and march on the Rock of Eternity for the final battle. The Shazam family regroups, armed with new wisdom and determination. They confront Kal-El and Erebus in a thunderous war of gods and mortals. Giant magical creatures, collapsing dimensions, and lightning storms dominate the climax. Turning the tide, Billy confronts Kyle one last time. Instead of defeating him with violence, Billy appeals to Kyle's humanity, reminding him of why he was chosen originally. Kyle remembers the pain of betrayal and realizes he was being used by Erebus and Mr. Mind. He switches sides, turning his god-level power against Erebus. The final sacrifice. Erebus begins fusing with Mr. Mind to become a being of anti-magic. The only way to stop him is to destroy the source of Shazam's magic, the wizard's staff, now corrupted. Billy takes the staff and, knowing what it means, shatters it, cutting off all magical power, including his own. The villains are destroyed, but so is the Shazam legacy. Aftermath. The Shazam family wakes up normal, no powers, but closer than ever. They rebuild their lives as true family, not bound by powers but love. Billy decides not to leave the foster home. Mary returns to college. Freddie recovers from the parasite. They make peace with the magic being gone. Post-credits scene, King Shazam. Deep in the multiverse, a new rift opens. We see a dark figure, King Shazam, an evil version of Billy from another timeline where he never gave up the power and became corrupted by it. He sees Earth through the rift and smiles. Now I'll show them how power should be used.